Welcome everyone to the Root of All Real. My name is Mario. I'm here with Javi today.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm also here with my boy Ralph.
How you doing, guys?
Thank you very much for joining us today as we start our brand new podcast where we're going to talk about current events. We're going to discuss all kinds of issues and give our opinions surrounding all of these different things that are happening in the world today. But yeah, I'd like to start off by letting all of our viewers know that we will be having a YouTube channel up soon where you'll be able to ask questions. But for now, we're going to go ahead and ask a few questions here and give our own opinion. All right, guys. With that being said, our first question is, how is everyone handling this pandemic, especially with a lot of people being unemployed after this pandemic? A lot of people are being laid off, furloughed, and they don't have money coming in. Javi, how do you feel this has affected a lot of people?
Well, it's actually affected a lot of people differently, man. A lot of people lost their jobs, and a lot of people kept their jobs. So both ways, it's still something that we are not used to. First and foremost, I want to also give prayer shout out to my friend Kayla Rodriguez, who recently got contracted with the virus. I'm sure she's gonna pull through, but as far as the virus itself, I know it's been crazy. It's been crazy. I want to pass the mic to Ralph and see what it's done for him.
How you doing, guys? About the question, I am one of the persons that did lose their job, so I've been unemployed for about 3 to 4 months now. It is really hard, and I'm trying to look for another job, but like you said, it's not a lot going on right now. It's very hard to look for a job. That's my little input.
Oh yeah, man, it's definitely hard right now. A lot of businesses are going out of business, so it's not too much hiring going on right now. But I have heard some businesses are starting up again, but they're in several different fields. A lot of people might not be trained in these different types of jobs, so it's going to be a big adjustment for a lot of people. And people are going to need to start learning different skill sets. We're going to need to start looking into educating people in new areas where they might not be familiar with. But there's so much change going on and it happened basically overnight. You know, they closed down all the stores all of a sudden. School's out for the rest of the year, basically for the whole nation. And man, it's so much going on. What do you think about that, Javi?
Yeah, especially working in the hospital. I work in the hospital, so I get to see a lot of people wearing masks, wearing gloves, taking everything serious. I'm not a nurse, but when you look at being in the field, you get to see a lot more people not being involved in. They're not really letting patients go to the hospitals for now because we don't know what could spread in there. And they're really being cautious about it, but being a first responder, I really like helping people, so it really helps us be kind to people, just help everybody out. And it's been different. It's been very different, but I really can't wait for the vaccine. I'm sure most of you would agree that once this vaccine is here, people are still gonna have questions about how is it really gonna work, what the cost is gonna be like, just things like that. But
Oh yeah.
what about you, Rob? What have you experienced through this course?
I have experienced just people actually going crazy, man, with this whole stuff going on. People are breaking in the stores, looking for gloves, looking for masks. I'm actually looking for masks. That's what I'm looking for, and gloves. But I think it's really good, like when they start opening back up again. I think now that we're going through this, it opens up everyone's eyes, and for us to be more aware and be more cautious.
Definitely, definitely. But with that being said, what changes have you guys taken in your life? Have you started learning new skills? Have you started investing in new projects? Have you guys taken up any new maybe courses online or researched all kinds of other fields, maybe other sources of income where you can, just pick up a business, learn it, invest in it, and make a plan and move forward maybe with that versus what you were doing before? And, you know, there's so much you can do right now, especially with all this knowledge that's available online. And what do you think about that, Javi?
Well, it's crazy because I don't really consider myself a person to go live on camera or anything like that. But my boy here, Mario, he's the one that told me about, investing into the podcast. Something different, something that could really grow for us, and something that could lead us into a different path down the road. But I think it was something that I really wanted to think about doing, because you don't want to always go to work paycheck to paycheck and just live off of that and just see what life does for you, when you can invest into anything you want. And I said, why not? I'm really excited about it during this pandemic, and that's the way to keep it busy, even when you're off. Just doing your own thing and see what see what can come out of it. But I told my cousin about it, and yeah, I'm sure he's gonna get invested. What do you think about it, cuz?
I gotta agree with you, man. I definitely like doing this stuff. It's keep you very busy. Um, but like you said, Mario, about the question, what are you doing? I do have a little shop that I sell stuff from. I sell all sorts of stuff, memorabilia stuff, CDs, movies, posters. Just to make some money. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for another job. But I definitely love doing this stuff. I'm definitely gonna start doing my own equipment and helping you guys out with this broadcasting.
Oh man, that sounds lovely, man. Big props to you for having your own shop, man. That's pretty cool, man. A lot of people can start their own business these days. They don't know how easy it is, but sometimes we got to get on here and inform the people about what tools are available to you. If it's with the simple YouTube search, you'll find out how to learn all kinds of new skills. Like all this stuff here, all the setup, it's so easy to learn. Once you learn it, all you need is a time. Set aside some time, plan your goals, try to organize it, and follow through, and with practice, it gets easy. So I'm pretty sure that I myself will be learning a few other things regarding like investing. I love investing. Ever since I've started learning about it, it's taught me so much about how the financial world works, how you can make money when the markets are down, when pandemics or all kinds of things are going on. You should really look into investing in stocks and things like that. If you have the funds, it's there's a lot to learn, even when there's so much chaos going on. And not to take away anything from this pandemic, it is a tragedy that this is happening. I know a few people who have come down with COVID, and it saddens me that it's happening, of course. But you also have to look at the opportunities that are out there. So it's not all about all this chaos, all this fear. You can make something positive out of it and grow from it.
And honestly, Mario, now that you say that, man, I really think that the COVID is here for a reason, man. I think we as people need to come more together, especially with the current events that are happening outside of just the COVID. Of course, we always have violence. We always have the normal that we see, which it shouldn't be normal. That's a sad thing, but I think it's actually here for a reason. I think it's here to bring people together. Invest into new projects, new investments. Be productive differently, because this virus can easily be something more serious, and it could wipe out the whole. I mean, just my opinion. I think it could easily wipe out human. I mean, if we weren't too careful about it, man, you never know what could have happened, how it could have, ended it. But honestly, Mario, I think it's here for a reason, man. I think it's here to, change people's lives. You never know. What do you think, Rob?
Like you just said, I think it's something for us to come together with our families that we normally
Oh
don't
yeah.
do. Yes, we're stuck in the house, but we got to be productive, do different activities, working out, learning new stuff, learning new trades. We're stuck in the house for a good reason. For most of us who are not working, um, but I think it has a positive and it has a negative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the positive is spending time with your parents, man, spending time with your kids. I have a friend. He's gonna be on here a little later. He loves staying at home, spending time with his kids. Yes, he works, but he's been getting off early because the restaurants and stuff like that, they close at a certain time. So that's what he said. He loves it. He loves spending time with his kids, and me personally, I love spending time with my daughter. I watch her every day, and I love it.
Oh yeah, man. That's lovely, man. When you can, you get to spend time with your family, your loved ones. Even though it it's affecting a lot of people, all this COVID stuff, it's brought a lot of families together. Like you see more families, doing more activities together. There's a lot more bonding going on. Whereas before all of this happened, maybe things weren't as close with the family. Maybe uh, people weren't really speaking on speaking terms, but this has forced a lot of families to come together and, be on speaking terms and, bring about a positive change. And it's sad that, it sometimes it takes something like this to bring about that type of change. But I mean, look at where we were before the pandemic. There was a lot of bad shit going on. People were killing each other constantly. There's so much hate, violence, all kinds of stuff going on. But at least for the time that this thing has been going on, it's brought families more together now. And with that being said, let's talk about sports, man. Sports has changed so much. Well, basically, is what sports? There are no sports right now. And for all us diehard fans, man, this has been a big change. We're basically reduced to gaming now. We're basically on Netflix, or learning or doing other activities now. But how do you feel about sports being gone for now, Javi?
It's very sad. I mean, I know most of you guys are not gonna be Houston Rockets fan. If I say Harden or something like that, I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are not interested in Houston in general. But it's always just because the pandemic is here doesn't mean that you can't always talk about sports. You can always look at reruns. I know it's not gonna be the same, but for me, I love watching Texans, Astros, anything Houston. I'm not gonna be lying to you. I am a Houston fan all the way, but I really miss it. I really miss it. We had Westbrook on the line with Harden, and we didn't get to finish the season. But it's better to be safe than sorry. They're still human beings, even though they got millions. But you, as a sports fan, you lose. I know a lot of people have season tickets to their seating and they lose money. It's losing money all over. It's crazy. It's just crazy to see people in general out there with masks. But sports is nothing less than powerful, because it's done a lot of good things to children and this and that. But I miss professional sports, man. I'm not gonna lie. Boxing, basketball is my thing. I like football. I like Astros. Only thing I don't miss is the tennis and golf. I know there's gonna be a lot of fans out there that are interested in those things, but there's fantasy sports. People lose money. People like betting on different deals and this and that. But I'm sure most of you guys and females actually would also agree on that. So, what do you think about that, Rob?
Like you said, I am a Houston Rockets fan. I'm kind of happy, not happy, but the way the Rockets were doing this season,
Yeah.
they weren't doing that good. Um, I'm looking forward to hopefully. I love boxing. Boxing's another one that I really really enjoy. They said that was it who's gonna come back? Was it
Oh, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson at 52 years old? Mike Tyson was gonna come
Wow.
back. I saw a video of him practicing, warming up, getting ready. He's gonna fight, and then I heard that McGregor is gonna fight De La Hoya.
Oh man.
So De La Hoya is probably what in his 50s. I would probably say.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's probably in his 50s. So I'm really looking forward to that. I do miss it. I'm not a big football guy. Football's okay. I'm gonna go for the Texans, even though hey, they're okay. That's all I really got to say about that.
Yeah, man, that's it's left a big hole in some people's lives, where they used to attend games and just eat their popcorn, beer, hot dogs, or whatever, and used to take out the family to a game and just relax and have a good time and enjoy your day. But it's affected a lot of other people, not only the sports fans, but also the workers who work at the stadiums, the people who serve the beers, the bartenders, all the people who work in valet. It's so many jobs have been affected because of this COVID deal. But I know that's something that I've seen a lot of people getting laid off, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that with those people. What do you think about that, Javi?
I think slowly but surely we'll come back to watching sports and this and that because obviously to me there's nothing without sports. Life is really to me life is nothing without sports as well because it's something to keep you entertained. People invest into sports all day, all the time, and it's just something that I miss. I know most of you people would too. But it all depends on people that actually watch sports in general. There's a handful of people that watch it. There's a lot that don't. But to the people that I'm sure, just like me, just like me missing it just by, by not being around, it's just not the same. But, I think it's going to be different. I think it's going to be different. Once it picks up, I mean, Mike Tyson coming back, I mean, it's not gonna be the same. Of course, he's older, this and that, but just watching sports in general, anything at all, besides golf, in my opinion, and hockey, I'm not too good at. I'm not too good at watching, keeping up with that. But it needs to come back, and it will be back. It will be back. What do you think, Ralph?
But speaking about the sports and everything like that, I saw that I'm not a big fan like I used to be in the 90s, a wrestling fan. They had it on TV where there was nobody in the crowd and it was just the wrestlers fighting, going against each other in the ring, and everybody was watching because of the whole COVID-19. I think that the way this is going on, I feel like I don't know if we're going to have people in the stadium. Maybe we are, but I think they're probably going to have some requirements, maybe masks or gloves or something like that. But yeah, this is something I read up on. I'm looking forward to it, the way it's going to go. I really miss sports. Go ahead, Mario.
Wow, man, that's pretty strange. I haven't heard about that, but wow, that's crazy, man, to be filming a wrestling match with no crowd,
No
just
crowd.
live, I guess over video. And that's pretty strange, man. It's a strange world we're living in today after all this beer virus. But man, I'm glad we were able to speak on these topics today. Thank you very much to you guys for being here with me today. And if you guys have any questions, let us know. I'm going to leave a few links in the description box of this video. Send us your questions, your comments, your constructive feedback. We welcome it. We'd love to hear from you guys. And would you guys like to say a few closing words?
I just want to thank everybody watching, of course. You got to bear with us that this is our first time actually recording. We will get there as soon as we get everything together. I think with practice, everything will come in place. Everything will be okay. But again, to all those affected with the virus, I want to give a prayer shout out to all of you guys. Hopefully your loved ones are recovering. If not, for any of those that lost anyone, we're gonna be praying for you as well. I don't want to leave anybody out, but y'all take care and just bear with us as I said, and we'll get through this. All as a country, we'll get through this. Rob?
Like I said, thank you guys. This is our very first time doing this, and we really appreciate you guys checking us out. And like you said, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. We're going to leave our links in the video. But thank you guys so much, and God bless.